Benji, what are your initial thoughts about that victory? There's obviously a lot to like.
Yeah, before we start, we got one of our own, Shane Richardson's daughters, in hospital doing a bit tough, so I'd just like to give her a shout out to Georgia on behalf of all the club. That win was for you. So, yeah, just on the game, that was stressful. Honestly, we started a bit slow, got behind on the scoreboard, and just the fight and the determination in the second half into the wind. Some big efforts from some of the boys there to get us home, and yeah, really, really proud as a coach of that effort.
What did you like the most? What pleased you the most? Because obviously you touched on, you were trailing 18-6 for large periods of the game where it was in the balance and they found a way to fight.
Oh, the resilience to keep fighting to the end. Against a really good Dolphins outfit. I think because they've lost a few doesn't make their team any less better. Like, they came out firing, ready to play and put it to us. So. Off the back of that, I thought there were some individual plays amongst a good team effort that really got us home there, like Samuela, some of his kick chases. Royce Hunt put a shot on to turn the ball over. Talon De Silva came on, changed the game with a try and a couple of impacts, and then the skip iced it with a little set play down where he scored. We held them to 0 in the second half. That was probably the most pleasing thing.
Looks like you can win different ways. Benji, like you obviously dominated last week, and this time really tested, like you said.
It's early. Yeah.
What does that tell you about your team, maybe?
I love the team that we have, like in terms of the people, like the way they act off the field, and then you add that up to what they do on the field. I'm really happy with the way they're going. To just keep fighting is the main thing. And as a coach, that's what we wanted to do, is fight to the death. And I thought defensively in the second half, that was as good as we've ever been.
It's only early days, Benji, but the combination of your key position players, you touched on Talon, but then also just the involvement of Appy and then Jerome and also Lockie, they're all everywhere all night.
Yeah, we're a bit rusty, if I'm being honest, still. Still got a bit of work to do there. But, they combined off the back of effort plays tonight, not off anything fancy. There was no real set plays, bar one that we practiced where Uppy scored that did the damage. It was like a good kick where we put pressure on in the corner, or Talon just running to score. We still got a lot of work to do with our combinations. But, again, the defence in the second half held us in good stead because they had opportunities to come and take the game away from us.
Appy, were you always going to go for the try at the end there, or were you actually setting up for the field goal? Or?
No, setting up for the field goal. Yeah.
You saw something?
No, yeah. Everyone chases pretty hard there, so just thought I'd have a crack. It was only early in the tackle count, I think tackle 3 or 4. So
you claim it, you're good.
The coach said it was a stressful game, but how did you find it?
I was definitely disappointed at the start. We didn't start the way you wanted to, especially myself. But I think what you don't see out there is how calm everyone is, and there's some great chat out there coming from our leaders, especially Jerome, and just telling us to get to our points and keep moving forward. And like you said, some of these effort plays, outstanding. You can't coach that stuff, and some of the things Samuela did and Royce, it was outstanding.
How, in terms of the injuries as well, obviously had to play with only a 15-minute rotation at the end. How's Jarrell and also Samuela?
Not sure. Jarrell thinks he felt his hammy, so obviously get scans. I thought he was outstanding for us before he went off. And then Samuela, not sure. Again, we'll find out probably more Monday. But again, I just thought guys stepped in. Adam hasn't played on the wing ever since he probably at South. Did a real good job there for us. Birdie hasn't done much centre. Did a real good job there. So that's what it takes to be the team we want to be. But again, we've won 2, which is mad for our fans and for us. But at the same time, I feel like we've got a lot of work to do still. A lot.
In terms of Lockie's involvement, he's obviously been in the headlines a hell of a lot already all season. How did you see his performance?
Yeah, he was outstanding again. And that's the thing. I spoke to Lockie before the game. His favourite day of the week is game day. He finds the energy on game day, and if you check the GPS, he's always the most involved, does the most kilometres. He wants the ball. He's everywhere, sometimes to his detriment, but we encourage him to play footy and play the way he plays. And there was a moment there where I think he threw that tunnel ball out to our right, and Taruva scored. That was off the back of his good play. So we like what he's doing. And again, in those situations, your footy just does the talking, and the rest gets taken care of.
How do you see Lockie's development? You played with Jerome obviously before, and you saw what he was like when you played with him. Do you see similarities in that desire to to take the game.
Yeah, definitely. He's one of those kids that just likes to play footy. He wants the ball in his hands, and you know, if he wants it, you know, we give it to him. And we proved today, you know, he's very good at footy. So you just give him the ball, let him do what he needs to do, and Jerome's there running the team. And
He's lucky.
and
He's got
skip
guys
through.
around him that put him in positions where he can thrive. You know, and he doesn't have to think too much. And then if he has to take the ball at first receiver, he can as well. So having guys like Uppy, Jerome as a foil was really good for him.